My dear one, take a deep breath with me. Just relax your shoulders and allow yourself to be here, right now. You have walked through so many moments in your life where you felt like you were giving, and yet the universe didn't seem to give back in equal measure. You may have worked hard, tried to be kind, done all the right things, and still, it may have felt like the world was holding its blessings away from you. Today, I want to share with you a truth that has been forgotten by so many, a truth so powerful that when you remember it and live by it, the universe will have no choice but to respond to you in the most generous, loving way. This truth isn't hidden in the stars or locked in some secret book. It lives inside you. It has always been there, quietly waiting for you to remember. The energy that creates worlds is not outside of you. It flows through you. And when you learn to align with it, you become a natural receiver of its abundance. I want you to know that you are not alone if you felt tired, if you felt like no matter how much effort you give, the reward doesn't seem to come. Many hearts carry this quiet ache, believing that life is unfair or that they've been forgotten by the universe. But dear one, life has never forgotten you. The universe is not against you. It only mirrors the energy you hold inside. When we feel small, unworthy, or undeserving, we unknowingly send out a message that says, "Don't give to me yet." And the universe, always obedient to our vibration, listens. But when you open your heart, when you affirm your worth, when you begin to truly know that you deserve all that is good, the universe shifts immediately. Doors open, opportunities appear, and what once felt heavy becomes light. This is the forgotten law, the divine rhythm that governs giving and receiving. So let us begin together, gently, lovingly, to uncover this truth inside you. You don't have to struggle to make the universe give. You only have to allow. The moment you understand that life is always responding to your energy, something deep begins to change. You no longer chase blessings. They find you. You no longer beg for love. It flows to you naturally. You no longer force wealth. It rises up to meet your belief. Take another slow breath and let these words settle into your heart. I am willing to receive. Say it softly inside yourself. You don't have to believe it fully yet. Just be willing. That willingness alone begins to unlock the flow that has always been meant for you. The universe moves through perfect balance, like the tides of the ocean, like the rhythm of the breath. We breathe in, we breathe out. Both are equally sacred, yet many of us have learned to give freely, but struggle to receive. We think that receiving is selfish, that to accept help or love or money means taking from someone else. But that is not truth. The truth is, receiving allows the energy of life to complete its circle. When you breathe in deeply, you give the air purpose. When you allow someone to love you, you allow love to grow stronger in both hearts. When you let prosperity flow to you, you allow it to circulate through the world. Giving and receiving are not opposites. They are one movement, one dance of energy. Some of us were taught that to be good means to give endlessly, to sacrifice, to always put others first. But dear one, that is not true goodness. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The universe does not ask you to drain yourself. It asks you to become a channel, to let love and abundance flow through you, not just out of you. When you give from fullness, when your own cup is overflowing, then your giving is pure, joyful, and effortless. But when you give from lack, when you give because you fear not being loved or accepted, you interrupt the balance of this sacred exchange. And then, no matter how much you do, it never feels enough. This is why so many beautiful souls feel tired. They have forgotten the other half of the flow, receiving. When you allow yourself to receive, you teach the universe how to treat you. Every time you say yes to good things, yes to kindness, yes to help, yes to money, yes to praise, you affirm to life that you are ready. You become magnetic to more. But when you refuse compliments, reject support, or feel unworthy of success, you signal to the universe, I am not ready. It listens, it pauses, and so the flow of good things slows down, not because life is punishing you, but because it honors your vibration. If you have ever felt unseen, overlooked, or left out, know this. It is not because you were forgotten. It is because your inner energy whispered, I do not deserve it yet. The beautiful news is that this can change today. The moment you decide to open your heart, to claim your worth, everything begins to rearrange itself in your favor. You see, the forgotten law that forces the universe to pay you is the law of deservedness. This law says that you can only receive what you believe you deserve. If your inner world is filled with guilt, shame, or self-doubt, the universe will mirror that and withhold blessings. But when your inner world vibrates with worthiness, joy, and love, life will rush to meet you with matching experiences. Deservedness is not something you earn. It is something you remember. You were born deserving. You were born worthy of love, joy, health, abundance, and peace. The only thing that ever blocks you is the belief that you are not enough. But this belief is not truth. It is a story the world has told you, and today you can choose a new story. When you look at a flower, do you ever doubt that it deserves sunlight? Of course not. It doesn't have to prove itself or struggle to bloom. It simply opens its petals and allows the sun to touch it. You are that flower. You were never meant to beg for light. You were meant to open and receive it. The universe is the sunlight, always shining, always giving. It is constant, generous, and unchanging. If you have felt in the dark, it's only because your heart has been closed by old fears. But even the smallest opening, a willingness to believe that you are worthy, allows light to pour in. Sometimes we have learned to measure our worth by what others think, by what we accomplish, or by how much we achieve. We try to earn love by being perfect, or earn success by exhausting ourselves. Yet the universe does not respond to effort. It responds to belief. You could work tirelessly and still feel blocked if you secretly believe you don't deserve ease. But the moment you shift that belief, the entire energetic field around you changes. Opportunities appear where there were none before. Money begins to flow where it once felt stuck. People who can help you suddenly cross your path. This is not magic. It is alignment. Life mirrors your vibration. And when you vibrate with self-worth, you draw all good things to you. So many of us carry wounds that whisper, I am not enough. These wounds may come from childhood, from criticism, from loss, from experiences that made us feel small. But those were moments. They are not who you are. You can look at those old feelings with compassion now, as if comforting a child who once believed something untrue. When you begin to say, I am willing to see myself as deserving, your heart begins to heal. That small statement opens the door to divine compensation. The universe cannot resist a heart that finally says yes. Your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions create your energy. This energy is what the universe reads and responds to. When you think thoughts of unworthiness, you feel heavy, tired, or anxious. The body tightens, the heart closes. When you think thoughts of worthiness and love, you feel light, relaxed, and open. The body heals, the heart expands. This is why self-love is not just an emotional practice, it is a physical one. Every time you speak kindly to yourself, your body listens. Every time you affirm your worth, your cells respond. You are not separate from the universe. You are an expression of it. When you love yourself, you are loving life itself. I want you to take a moment right now and say softly within, I am open to receive all that is good. Feel those words vibrate through your being. You may feel a warmth or a softness begin to rise. That is your energy shifting. The mind may argue and say, but I don't have enough yet. That's all right. Let the mind talk. The heart knows better. The heart understands the language of worthiness. When you allow yourself to feel even a small amount of openness, the universe takes that as permission to bless you. The forgotten law is not about forcing life to give. It's about remembering that life has already said yes to you. You only need to say yes back. There is a rhythm to abundance, a sacred dance between giving and receiving. When you give joyfully, the energy expands. When you receive gratefully, the energy completes its circle. If either part is blocked, the flow slows down. When we refuse to receive, we interrupt that natural harmony. Imagine breathing in deeply now, filling your lungs completely, then exhaling gently. Both are needed, both are life. Receiving is not selfish, it is self-loving. And the more you receive, the more you have to give. The universe loves balance, and when you honor that balance, life begins to feel effortless. I know that for many, receiving feels uncomfortable at first. There may be guilt or fear or old voices saying, "You don't deserve that," or "You haven't done enough yet." But those voices are echoes from the past, not truth. You can smile at them and say, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am safe now. I am allowed to receive." Every time you say that, the walls begin to soften. The universe listens to your new song of worthiness. You are teaching it a new rhythm, a rhythm of allowing, trusting, and loving yourself. Now, the beautiful truth about the law of deservedness is that it works in all areas of life. If you believe you deserve love, love appears. If you believe you deserve health, your body begins to restore itself. If you believe you deserve abundance, opportunities arise. It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is your willingness to believe in your worth. Even if it feels new or strange, begin with small steps. Speak to yourself with gentleness. When you look in the mirror, instead of finding faults, say, "I am learning to love you." When you pay a bill, say, "I bless this money as it circulates freely, returning to me multiplied." When you rest, say, "I deserve to rest." Every act of self-love becomes a message to the universe that you are ready to receive. The forgotten law is simple but powerful. You are paid by the universe according to your belief in your own worth. If you think small, life gives you small returns. If you expand your sense of deserving, life expands its giving. The universe is infinitely rich. It never runs out. It simply mirrors your consciousness. That is why two people can live in the same world, but one feels supported and blessed, while another feels deprived. The difference is not luck. It is energy. It is belief. It is the invisible vibration of deservingness. And the most wonderful news is, you can raise that vibration at any time. So today, begin by opening your heart just a little wider. Let go of the struggle. Let go of the idea that you must earn everything. You are life itself, and life loves you. Say softly, "I deserve all that is good. I am open to receive. I am worthy because I exist." These words are not just affirmations. They are reminders of truth. Speak them often. Speak them with kindness. As you do, your energy changes and the universe responds. Life cannot resist the vibration of love. When you love yourself, when you believe you deserve, the whole universe rushes to meet you with joy. And from that moment on, you will no longer wonder when your blessings will come. You will know they have already begun. Beautiful one, let us continue gently. You are doing so well by simply being here, open and willing to receive new understanding. There is nothing you must fix or hurry. Every word you take in plants a seed of awareness that will bloom in its perfect time. Now that you have opened the door to the law of deservedness, let us walk together into the space where your mind and body begin to work as one. This is where true healing and abundance are born. The mind and the body are not separate worlds. They speak to each other in every moment. Every thought you think creates a feeling, and every feeling sends a message to your body. When your thoughts are gentle, loving, and affirming, your body relaxes, your breath deepens, and your energy expands. But when your thoughts are filled with fear, guilt, or unworthiness, your body tightens and closes, like a flower that hides from the light. Many people live for years in this tightness without realizing it, holding the belief that struggle and stress are natural. But they are not. The natural state of your body is ease, and the natural state of your mind is peace. Whenever you think a loving thought about yourself, you are healing both. When we deny our worthiness, our bodies listen. They may become tired, tense, or burdened, not because the body is against us, but because it is trying to communicate. A stiff neck might be saying, "I am carrying too many shoulds." A heavy chest might whisper, "I have forgotten how to let joy in." Your body is not the enemy. It is your closest friend. It mirrors your thoughts and emotions so that you can become aware of what needs love. When you change your thoughts, your body often sighs with relief. A simple affirmation like, "I am safe, I am loved, I am open to receive life fully," can bring healing waves through every cell. Think of your body as the most loyal servant of your mind. It obeys every command you give, even the unconscious ones. When you say, "I can't handle this," your body tightens. When you say, "I am learning to relax and trust life," your body softens. When you hold anger or fear, your body stores it, waiting for the moment you choose forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the greatest healers because it releases energy that has been trapped for too long. Every time you forgive yourself for believing you were unworthy, you free your body from tension, your mind from limitation, and your heart from pain. You can begin to work with your body lovingly. Place a hand on your heart and whisper, "I love you." Speak to your body as you would to a dear friend. Thank your legs for carrying you, your hands for creating, your eyes for seeing beauty. Gratitude is a bridge between the mind and the body. It unites them in peace. The more you appreciate your body, the more it responds with vitality. When you eat, bless your food and affirm that it nourishes you with love. When you rest, tell your body it deserves peace. When you wake, say to yourself, "Life loves me and I love life." These small moments of connection create a powerful field of healing and magnetism. The body thrives on love. It was designed to respond to it. Now that your body and mind begin to align with love, we can explore how to rewrite the inner script of deservedness. Most people carry old stories that run quietly in the background, shaping how they experience life. These stories often come from childhood, from words we heard or experiences we misunderstood. Perhaps someone said, "You don't deserve that," or maybe love was given only when you achieved something. Over time, the mind accepted these ideas as truth, and they became silent programs running in the subconscious. But you are not bound by these old stories. They were written by fear, and you are now guided by love. You have the power to write a new script. To begin, take a quiet moment and ask yourself, where in my life do I feel undeserving? Perhaps it's in love, success, or joy. There is no need to judge what comes up. Simply notice it with compassion. Awareness is the first step to transformation. When you see the old belief clearly, you remove its power. Then, gently replace it with a new thought. If you once believed, "I must work hard to be worthy," now say, "I am worthy simply because I exist." If you once believed, "I never get enough," now say, "I am open to receive more than enough." You do not need to force these new beliefs. Just practice them gently and often, like watering a new plant. One powerful way to reprogram the subconscious mind is through mirror work. Each morning, stand before the mirror and look into your own eyes. At first, it may feel strange, but stay with it. Look at the beautiful soul within and say softly, "I love you. I am learning to trust you. You deserve all that is good." Speak kindly to yourself as you would to a child who needs comfort. If tears come, let them. They are not weakness. They are the body's way of releasing old pain. Every day that you practice this, you are teaching your mind a new truth. The mirror becomes a sacred space of healing, a place where you remember who you are. Another gentle practice is journaling. Write down all the good things you wish to receive: love, peace, abundance, and next to each one, write the reasons you believe you can have it. At first, you might find resistance, but keep writing. You will begin to see that many of the reasons you once doubted yourself no longer hold power. Replace them with words of affirmation. I am ready to receive. I am enough. I am deserving of the best life has to offer. Each word you write becomes a declaration to the universe, an energetic signal that you are aligning with the flow of good. Affirmations are powerful tools when they are felt with the heart. They are not mere words, they are new vibrations. When you say, "I am worthy of abundance," feel how it would feel if that were true right now. Let the feeling spread through your chest, your breath, your entire being. The universe responds not only to words, but to feelings. The more emotion of truth you bring into your affirmations, the faster they manifest into your reality. Even if your outer world hasn't changed yet, your inner vibration is already shifting. And when the inner changes, the outer must follow. It is law. As your beliefs begin to transform, you naturally start aligning with the universal flow. Life is not meant to be a struggle. It is meant to be a flow, a gentle unfolding of experiences that support your highest good. The universe is always moving toward balance, harmony, and expansion. When you resist, life feels hard. When you trust, life feels easy. Imagine yourself as part of a great river. The water does not fight to reach the ocean. It simply flows, knowing it will get there. You too can live with that same ease. The more you let go of trying to control every outcome, the more life can surprise you with grace. When you align with universal flow, you begin to see that everything is happening for your benefit, even when it doesn't appear so at first. Delays become redirections towards something better. Challenges become teachers. The people in your life mirror your own beliefs, giving you the gift of awareness. As you accept this, you move from struggle to trust, from fear to peace. Gratitude becomes your compass. Gratitude is the key that opens the door to alignment. When you are thankful for what you already have, you send a clear message to the universe: I am ready for more. The energy of gratitude multiplies every blessing. You can begin this practice right now. Take a deep breath and think of one thing, however small, that you are grateful for. Feel the warmth of appreciation spread through you. That feeling connects you to the flow of life. The more you cultivate it, the stronger the flow becomes. Each morning, write 3 things you are grateful for. Each night, thank your heart for carrying you through another day. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into miracles. It transforms what you have into enough, and enough into plenty. Trust also plays a sacred role in alignment. When you trust that the universe knows what is right for you, you release resistance. You stop grasping and start allowing. The universe is never late, and it never forgets. It delivers in perfect timing, often in ways more beautiful than you could have planned. Your only task is to stay open and receptive. Say softly to yourself, I trust the process of life. Everything I need comes to me at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Feel how freeing that is. You do not have to chase, you only need to allow. Gratitude and trust create a state of harmony where miracles naturally unfold. When you are aligned with love, everything begins to work together for your highest good. People who uplift you appear, opportunities expand, the right words come at the right moment. This is the universe's way of saying, welcome home to yourself. You are no longer struggling against the current, you are flowing with it. You are moving with the rhythm of divine order, and it feels peaceful, grounded, and secure. Even when things seem uncertain, you can rest in the knowing that the universe has already arranged your good. To deepen this flow, try a small daily exercise. Sit quietly, place your hand over your heart, and breathe slowly. As you breathe in, say to yourself, I receive. As you breathe out, say, I trust. Feel the rhythm of your breath as the rhythm of the universe. It gives and receives endlessly. You are part of this same rhythm. The more you practice this awareness, the more natural it becomes to live in harmony with life. The energy of struggle fades away, replaced by ease, peace, and quiet confidence. You begin to sense that everything you desire is already on its way. My dear one, life is not testing you. It is teaching you how powerful you are. When you align your thoughts with love and your heart with gratitude, the forgotten law begins to work in your favor. You no longer feel separate from abundance, health, or love because you understand they were never outside you. They are within you, waiting to be expressed. You are learning to live in the flow of divine balance, the beautiful exchange of giving and receiving, of trusting and allowing. Every day that you choose self-love, you awaken more fully to the truth that you are one with the universe, and the universe delights in giving to you. My beautiful one, as you continue this journey of awakening, know that each moment of openness, each kind thought toward yourself, each breath of trust is creating new pathways for abundance to flow. You are learning to live as a clear vessel through which the universe expresses its generosity. Now that you have aligned with this gentle current of life, let us move deeper into the heart of healing, the place where fear, guilt, and resistance dissolve into love. Because no matter how long you have carried them, they are ready to be released. And in their place, peace, joy, and divine compensation are waiting to take root. Fear is simply love asking to be remembered. Every fear you hold, fear of not having enough, fear of loss, fear of failure, was born when you forgot your connection to life. The ego whispers that you must fight for survival, that you must prove your worth, that you could somehow lose what belongs to you. But dear one, you cannot lose what is divinely yours. You can only resist it. Fear is the wall that keeps blessings waiting outside your door. Love is the key that opens it again. When you look at your fears with tenderness instead of judgment, they begin to soften. They lose their hold over you. Take a moment to notice where fear lives in your body. Perhaps it sits in the stomach, the chest, or the throat. Gently place your hand there and breathe into that space. Whisper softly, "It's safe for me to release this now. I am supported by life itself." As you breathe, imagine warmth and light entering that place, melting the tension like sunlight on snow. Fear cannot stay where love is invited. When you meet your fear with love, you heal the part of you that once felt alone. The body begins to relax, and the mind begins to quiet. The universe feels your openness and rushes in to fill that space with peace. Sometimes guilt is what keeps the heart closed. Guilt is the voice that says, "I should have done better," or "I don't deserve happiness because of my past." But guilt does not serve you. It belongs to an old story that is no longer true. Life never punishes, it teaches. Every experience, even the painful ones, was part of your awakening. You were doing the best you could with the understanding you had at that moment. And now, with greater awareness, you can choose differently. You can forgive yourself. Forgiveness is not about erasing the past. It is about freeing yourself from it. When you say, "I forgive myself for not knowing better then," "I now choose love," the universe celebrates because you are releasing the chains that once kept you small. Comparison, too, steals your peace. When you look at another's success and feel less, you have momentarily forgotten your own unique path. There is no competition in divine order. You cannot miss what is meant for you, and no one can take what belongs to your vibration. What another has is evidence that abundance exists. It is proof that you are next. Instead of envy, bless what you see. Say, "Thank you, life, for showing me what is possible for me too." Every blessing you celebrate in others multiplies in your own field. That is how energy works. What you give attention to expands. Let us now move into practical ways to invite prosperity into your daily life. You do not need rituals of great complexity. Life itself is the ritual. Each thought, each gesture, each moment can become a prayer of abundance. Begin with your words. Speak kindly about money, love, and opportunities. Words are carriers of energy. When you say, "Money always comes to me with ease," you are planting seeds of prosperity. When you say, "I never have enough," you water the weeds of lack. Choose your words as lovingly as you would choose the food you eat. Both nourish your life in unseen ways. Another simple practice is to bless what you already have. When you hold money in your hand, thank it for serving you. When you pay a bill, affirm, "I bless this payment and release it with gratitude. It returns to me multiplied." This transforms fear into flow. Every act of giving becomes an invitation for receiving. When you receive money, love, or compliments, accept them fully. Say, "Thank you, universe. I am open to more." Gratitude keeps the circle of abundance alive. Surround yourself with beauty. This does not mean extravagance. It means creating an environment that reflects peace and love. When you take care of your space, your body, and your mind, you send a message to the universe that you are ready for more good. Even the smallest act, lighting a candle, cleaning a corner, writing a kind note, aligns your energy with prosperity. The universe reads these gestures as signs of readiness. You can also write down your desires, not as demands, but as declarations of faith. Write, "I am grateful that abundance flows to me easily. I am thankful that my life is filled with loving people and joyful work." As you write, feel the truth of it as if it has already happened. The universe responds to your feeling, not your waiting. When you feel rich in your heart, richness appears in your world. As you practice these small acts, you begin to live as a magnet for divine compensation. You stop chasing blessings and start attracting them. You realize that the universe has always wanted to pay you, but it could only do so when you were ready to receive. Divine compensation is not limited to money. It appears in every form of love, unexpected help, new opportunities, perfect timing, inspiration, and inner peace. These are all ways the universe says, "Thank you for remembering who you are." When you live in alignment with love, compensation flows naturally. It is the law. You do not have to manipulate or force outcomes. You simply stay centered in worthiness, and the universe matches your energy. Think of it like standing in sunlight. You don't have to ask the sun to shine. It always does. You only need to stand where its warmth can reach you. When you align with love and belief in your worth, you are standing in that sunlight. Everything you desire begins to unfold with ease. Life starts to feel like a gentle conversation between you and the divine, one where every thought of love you send out returns multiplied. Now, let us move into a space of deep knowing. Take a breath and let these words settle within. Life loves me. Say it softly, as if you are speaking a sacred truth, because you are. Life has loved you from the very beginning, even when you could not see it. Every challenge was guiding you back to this realization that you are not separate from abundance, from love, from joy. They are the very essence of who you are. When you truly know this, you no longer worry about what will come next, because you trust that it is already here in unseen form. From this place of peace, you can live as a co-creator with life. You don't wait for good things, you allow them. You don't chase miracles, you notice them. Every breath, every sunrise, every smile becomes evidence that the universe is supporting you. You begin to understand that prosperity is not something you get, it's something you remember. You remember that you are worthy. You remember that you are loved. You remember that you are one with the creative power of the universe itself. If you ever find yourself doubting again, and you might because you are human, come back to this truth. You are safe. You are guided. You are deserving. Doubt cannot survive long in the light of awareness. When you catch it, gently replace it with faith. You can say, even though I don't see it yet, I know it's working out for me. Trust like this moves mountains because it aligns you with divine timing. The universe always says yes to faith. Now, my dear one, take a deep breath and allow all the love of the universe to flow into you. Feel it moving through your heart, down into your body, grounding you in peace. This is your natural state, open, loved, and abundant. There is nothing more you need to do. You are enough exactly as you are. Life responds to your energy, and your energy is shifting in beautiful ways. You are stepping into a new way of living, where giving and receiving are one, where love replaces fear, and where every moment feels like a quiet celebration of being alive. You have remembered the forgotten law, the law of deservedness. You now know that the universe pays you not because you earn it, but because you allow it. The more love you give yourself, the more love the world reflects. The more you affirm your worth, the more doors open before you. The more you bless your life, the more blessings multiply. You have awakened the rhythm of divine flow within you, and nothing can stop it now. Let these words echo gently in your heart as you continue your day. I am deserving of all good. I am open to receive with joy. Life loves me, and I love life. Say them whenever you feel doubt, whenever you need reassurance, whenever you wish to remember your truth. These simple affirmations are not magic spells. They are pure truth. The more you repeat them, the more your world rearranges itself to match that truth. So as we close this time together, I want you to know that you are deeply loved. The universe has already prepared your blessings. They are waiting patiently, eager to flow into your experience. All you need to do is open your heart and say yes. Yes to love. Yes to peace. Yes to abundance. Yes to yourself. The moment you say yes, the forgotten law begins to work in full harmony, and from that day forward, life itself will become your greatest supporter, your most faithful friend, and your endless source of good. You are loved, you are safe, you are worthy, and life will always, always pay you in the currency of your own belief in your beautiful divine self.